What's everybody doing? Who's all out there? I know my daughter's going to be here in a minute. Mallory, are you here? Let me know. Okay, this has been a long go to make this bat. I blew the last one, so that's why I'm back. But I bought some ash. This is going to be an ash bat, a desert rat ash bat. Pretty cool, huh? Mal, are you there? Sign viewers, blah, blah, yada, yada, yada. Okay. Well, anyways, I got my glasses, like maybe I can see better. Got my garage door. It's a beautiful morning here in Phoenix, Arizona. And I'm going to make a bat like this, but in ash wood for my grandson, Knox. And I'm going to make another one for my other grandson, but it's going to be a little longer. This one's going to be a short, about 25 inches. Anyhow, here we go. I don't know who's here. Looks like 7. Anyways, how you doing? It's going to be a hot one today in Arizona, but maybe 104 or 5. I don't know. Okay, my daughter's here. Mallory. Say hi to Mallory. She's my Mallory. She's my beautiful daughter. And anyways, I got to get started on this thing. But I never finished that last one because it blew apart on me for the most part. Let's go, Brandon. Okay. All right. Very good. Yeah. Let's go, Brandon. All right. Anyways, so here we go. I already got the little end already made. That's where I blew the last one. I was just making out of a what do you call it? Some cheap wood out of a 4x4 post, and I messed up the end, and so I didn't want to do it. So I bought some ash, and ash, from what I understand, was the first Louisville Slugger was made from ash wood. So I bought ash, and I've already got it whittled down a little bit just to get started. Now I got to establish the shape of it, and then the length of it, and then sand it up, and then I'm going to start putting some polyurethane on. They use a different kind of a finish on it, which costs buku bucks to give it that hard finish for a baseball bat, the professional bat. Can't afford to buy that kind of stuff, so I'm just going to use polyurethane on it, put a nice hard finish on that. So it'll take several coats of polyurethane on it after I get it all sanded up. So anyways, that's what we're going to do. Probably get maybe one coat of poly on it today, I hope. So anyway, that's what we're doing. But I got a nifty little light here. Is that better? Pretty cool, huh? Oh, well, we don't need that. All right, let's have it. Well, Mallory, y'all say hi to Mallory if there's anybody else here. My daughter Mallory right there, Mallory, and she lives in Louisiana, or Louisiana, or Louisiana. However you want to say it, that's where she lives. And I'm going to be going to see her here pretty soon. My kids are flying me to Texas and Louisiana and all that so I can see them for Father's Day. So I'm excited. So anyways, here we are. I got to wake up. I just only been up for about an hour. And I slept in a little bit till like 5:20 something. So. Here we go. All right. I can't see anybody else talking at me, so I'm going to go ahead and get started. So like I said, it's a beautiful day outside. I haven't even watered my garden yet, but we'll do that later. I got to get going because I have a celebration of life to go to at 10 o'clock Arizona time. And somebody that's was very close to us and went to our church, was involved in the church ministry for 32 years, something like that. And what a great woman she was, but she passed away. She was about 70 years old, something around there. And so, we're going to go to the celebration of life for her. And so that's what we're doing today, later on. So, all right, let me get going here. Let me get my face on. You know what's really cool? On my last video that I kind of messed up that bat, so that's why I'm making a new one, is that Knox, my grandson, whom I'm making this for, I'm his grandfather, obviously, and I'm using some of my dad's tools. So it'll be his great-grandfather's tools, like this, to check for the thicknesses. And I'm making it, which I'm his grandfather. So that's kind of a cool thing, using great-grandfather's tools to help make his desert rat bat from Ed the Desert Rat, which I'm his grandfather, obviously. And I think that's pretty cool. I got all kinds of nifty tools my grandfather had. I mean, my dad had, rather, his great-grandfather. I have that. I love tools. And so, anyways, I'm trying to establish this here. Gonna make a little bit more narrow right here. And I'm using this as my template. I bought it at Goodwill for a few bucks. I don't know how much I paid for it. $5.49, got 25% off that, I think, on senior day. Anyways, that's gonna be my template. Hey, Mallory. I did find this stuff that you could wrap around here, but I didn't buy it yet. I did find some. I know where to get it. Walmart did not have it. Well, at least this one didn't. But I found it elsewhere, and I will buy it as soon as I'm ready to put that on there. So it'll look really professional when I get done. So anyways, there we go. Mallory's my daughter. She's here somewhere. Anyway, so there she is. Very cool. And yeah, say hi to Mallory. That's my beautiful daughter. And she's watching them because she wanted to see me make it. And I want to eventually, I'll download it on my phone, then I upload them on YouTube. This way they'll be there hopefully forever. And even after I'm gone, my grandson can see his bat being made by me. And that's pretty cool. All right, so let me get going here still. Where's my water? I got to have some water. Hang on. How is everybody? How many we got? 11 people, looks like. Well, hello. Thanks for chiming in. Appreciate it. Just making a bat for my grandson, in case you didn't hear me say that before. And it's made out of ash. I tried to make one out of cheap wood. I blew it, messed it up, and I can't send my grandson a bat that's not right. I want it to be, you know what I'm saying? All right. I gotta take this down a little bit right here to make it like this, and then I'm gonna start flaring it up for the thickness. I hope. Be right back. I gotta put an edge on my tools. Hang on. Okay. I'm back. let's chitty chat for a minute. Hello. Donna, what are you doing? Man, I am got covered up with ash wood. All right, here's why I'm using this ash, because this is a cheapo 4x4 post I was making a bat. Well, I blew the end of it. It's flat. And it chipped out. It's real porous, soft wood, so it chipped out and it just didn't look right. I couldn't chisel it down anymore. So anyways, I'll use it for a deterrent at the front door. How about that? But I was supposed to be on live a little earlier, but it didn't happen. But got it pretty well shaped in. There again, this is my template. Yeah, gonna be a warm one today. Can everybody hear me okay? I got my cooler on. In Arizona, we can use evaporative cooling. We call them swamp coolers. And I got a couple of them here. I got one on the bottom that's on low, so it keeps me cool. Normally it'd be like 85 already out here. But anyways, thanks for chiming in. Good to see you, Donna. How's Georgia? I think it is. Yeah, this is the ash. I bought ash. I'm gonna make another bat for my other one that lives in East Texas. My twins live about an hour and plus away from one another. One lives in East Texas. One lives in Shreveport, Bossier area. You know how twins are. They don't move far away from one another. It's not gonna happen. But they're both married and got kiddos. Mallory's got one. I'm making this for Knox. And then the other one I'm going to make for Rory. And it's over there, another bat. I haven't done that yet, but I got it ready to go. Anyway, so I'm good. Like I said earlier, I'm Knox's grandfather, but I'm also using my dad's tools to help gauge the thickness of that bat. So it's kind of a twofold thing. Thanks, Dad, for the tools. I don't throw tools away. I love tools, and I keep tools, and I like to pass all the tools on down, because I got a lot of kids and grandkids. So anyways, I'm about ready to start sanding this bad boy here. I'm going to establish my length. I think it's going to be a nice little bat. But anyway, let me go get the other piece, and I'll show you how it starts out. Hang on. All right, starts out like this. I bought, it's about 3 inches thick. 3.5. Okay. All right. About 2 7/8, almost 3 inches. And this is ash. This was a solid piece of wood together. And I ripped it to get 2 bats out of it. It's 28 inches long. I'm not making the bats that long because they're just little guys. Obviously, this one's for the younger grandson. And then the older one that lives in East Texas is going to get a little bit longer bat made out of the same wood. So they'll have twin bats, you might say. There. Have I been breaking up at all? Because last time I was on live when I made this one, my failure, I noticed towards the end of the video it was real choppy. You could hear me talk, but it was like I was frozen up. So has that been going on at all? What's up? Happy Saturday to you. Oh man. Oh good. Very good. Now I made an ash bat this time. This one was made out of a cheap 4x4 post. and they chipped out because the wood is so soft. And so I got me some ash. So it's going to be a desert rat ash bat. Figure that one out. Anyhow, here's my template. I'm going to make it maybe 1 more inch longer than this is 24. I'll make this 25 because, you know, he would be able to still handle it at that length. And I'm sure he'll outgrow it. When he does, I'll make him another bat. So if he gets into baseball. Oh, yeah. Well, my daughter's here somewhere. I'll say hi to Mallory. She's the mother to Knox I'm making this bat for. She lives in Bossier, Louisiana. And so I keep repeating myself because I got new people coming in and out. So you know what's going on. But this is, you know, a labor of love, you might say. Yeah, I think I've got that established pretty well. Yeah, pretty good. Pretty good. Might take a little bit more right here, but I don't know if I will because I'm going to sand it down and it'll take out the excess off. So, yeah. Yeah, that's pretty good. I might take a little bit right in here. There again, it's nice to have a template. Now, if you want to get a template, just go to Goodwill and buy you a bat. We have a ton of Goodwills out here. I know in Longview, Texas, there are not that many. But I'm going to take a little meat out of right here, right along it here. I think it'll be good to go. Yeah. I'm going to cut back a little bit more here, give me some length. And when I cut this thing off, I'll have a little block of wood here. There. Yeah. Whittling it down. All right. Let's get going. Hey, Mallory, you're going to have to keep people tuned in to what's going on in case they can't figure it out. Because I know people are probably asking questions, and yet obviously I can't answer when I'm working. So, anyhow, pretty cool. Mallory got me the shirt. It's backwards. It's obviously says, "I turn wood into things. What is your superpower?" So Mallory got me this shirt. That's why I'm wearing it today. It's got some holes in it already. I don't know how that happened. One, two. Looks like I've been shot. I'll be right back. I gotta go get me another bottle of water. I'm back. Well, I'm ready to do some sanding. I think it's gonna be okay. Can y'all see it pretty good? Yeah. All right, I gotta see get my cheaters on here. Actually, Mallory lives in Bossier, which is not far away from East Texas, where her twin sister lives, Nikki. Nicole. We call her Nikki. Nick and Mal. Everybody calls Mallory Mal, obviously, and shorten it down a little. But yeah, Arizona, it's going to be 100 and something today. I don't know, probably 105, something like that. Yeah, that's okay. Typo, huh? Yeah, I know. Like I said, my twins live an hour plus away from one another. Uh, Nikki lives in East Texas, which is the Longview area, and then Mallory lives in Bossier, which it's an hour plus away, and they talk to each other every day. They see each other a lot. Twins are twins. They're joined at the hip, as they say, and so they're best friends, obviously. Oh, so yeah, I'm gonna start sanding this thing here in a minute. I think I'm gonna start with about 100 grit. Um, and then work on down and get it smoothed out really nice. Hopefully, I can get some polyurethane on it today, but I'm kind of pressed for time. I got to be somewhere by 10 o'clock. Obviously, I got to get a shower and all that. Yeah, celebration of life for somebody that's very dear and close to us that passed away a couple 3 weeks ago, and so she was involved in our church for 32 years. Worked alongside with pastor for 32 years, a dedicated woman. But I'm sure she wouldn't want to come back here, that's for sure. But we know where she is. That's the main thing. Walking on streets of gold. All right, well, let me get set up and get some sanding going on here. Well. Who we got here? Anybody? Yeah, her name was Deanna, and she was a faithful, on fire woman. I tell you, she loved the Lord with all of her heart and served for since she was a kid. She's, you know, amazing woman, awesome. But there again, you know where she's going, and you don't have to worry about all that. We always think, well, we want her back. Well, you know what? She don't want to come back. Guarantee you that. In the meantime, I got some sanding to do. What do you think? Can you see the back? I don't know if you can see it very well. But my daughter said you can see it quite well. I have this shield back here, and I got a bunch of stuff. I wish you could see it all, but maybe one of these days I'll give you. I got this thing. I put it up. It's a styrofoam 4x8 sheet, and I fixed it so that all that sawdust don't blow all over the place, which it was doing until I set this up. And then I got a backdrop here. So I try to keep all the sawdust and dust and chips and right here, so I don't really have to clean up a short spot. Otherwise, I've got a bunch of tools this way, and you can't see it obviously. And it's a heck of a mess to clean up. And so if you ever get a lathe, try to find a spot where you can just be right there, maybe a small room or a small corner somewhere where you don't. Me, I've just got a double garage, and I got tons of stuff in here, and it's obviously gets very dusty in here from woodworking, and but that's nature of the beast, as they say. So, but my swamp cooler over here, you can't see it, blows the dust this way, so I block it, and so I got everything's right here. You wouldn't believe how much sawdust and chips of wood come off to something like this. You could fill up a 5-gallon bucket with just that in a heartbeat, and it's everywhere. But that's okay. It's fun. It's already getting a little warm out here, but that's not too bad. I got my cooler on, so we're good. Anyway, how's the weather in Georgia, Donna? Yeah, I was talking to Mr. Knox is his name that I'm making this for. I was talking to him this morning. He was asking me. He goes, a bat. I said, a rat bat. I think he called it. Yeah, he's just a little guy, and he was telling me he's pretty excited about that. So, and now he gets to see it being made, and then, like I said, I'm going to put it on YouTube. And my YouTube thing is Ed the Desert Rat. You'll see all my videos of various things, grandkids, stuff like that, and making stuff, and maybe some reveals, which I have most of those on this thing here, TikTok. So, I make a lot of things. I don't put everything on live. I'll just make it, and then I'll reveal it and show everybody what it is. And, and this has really encouraged a lot of people to buy lathes. I've had some people that follow me, and they bought lathes, and they're getting right into it. So, and a lot of us that we have a little nucleus of guys that we watch one another, and we're all kind of new at this. And some of these guys are just putting out some crazy stuff because they have access to a lot of different kinds of woods where I don't. I live in the desert, so I have to go buy my exotic woods, and I have to go buy certain woods that I can't get anywhere else. Obviously, out in the forest here, because I'm in the desert. I probably could go up north somewhere and start finding some wood, but I really don't know how to identify certain trees because of the mere fact that I'm from the desert. I know what a cactus is. So anyways, let me get sanding on this. Oh yeah. Yeah, sorry Knox, I blew the bat that I was making for you at first, but you know what? The one I'm making you now is a lot better, and it's going to last you a lot longer. So I'm not going to use this cheap wood anymore. I'll go get some good ash or something. And there again, I understand the first bat was made from ash. The Louisville Slugger, which is highly well-known bat. They make them, mass produce them, and till this day they're still making bats. I understand. So this is pretty cool. So I don't know. I don't know. I know there's different kinds of ash. I don't know if this is that same kind of ash, but there again, it's ash bat. It's a desert rat ash bat. All right, let me start sanding on this bad boy. Sorry, that was my alarm. I think you probably heard that. I don't know. Well, I don't know what happened. I went off for a while. I don't know why. Yeah, I looked up and I wasn't on the thing there, the screen, and I go, okay, something happened. That happened last time too. I don't know why that does. Maybe it's my connection with my Wi-Fi or whatever. However this thing works, I don't know. I'm not high tech, so. Okay, am I okay now? Let me know. Am I back? Can you see my pretty face? Anyways. Nothing better than water, right here. Okay, thanks, Donna. I appreciate that. Yeah, I'm good. Thanks, Mal. Anyways, yeah, you and Donna and Mal, you can be friends on your TikTok thing, but I got to get you to make some videos, girl. Make it something. Even if it's just sitting there having a cup of coffee, you can talk, you can witness, a lot of people do that. They just have something on their mind they want to share with people. You see that all the time, and it's kind of cool. Yeah. I got to work out a little gouge right there. I don't know if you can see that. Very small. I don't know if you can see my finger on this thing here. I don't know what you all can see. I can see only pretty much the whole bat. I'll get it out. I'll get that out. It's doing pretty good. I'm using 150 grit. I started with 100. The bigger the number, the finer the sandpaper. Figure that out. So I started with 100. I'm on 150 right now, but I've got to get this little gouge out first. I'm not happy about it. It's real minute, but you'd be surprised how long it takes to get that thing out of there like there. But yeah, it's coming around. Nice little bat. It's getting smooth. But I got some spots here. I can see where my tool, it's just tool marks. The bad thing about it, when you're spinning wood, you're going against the grain, so you have to work that out. With this, I'm going to put that stuff that you wrap around there to grip it. And like I said, I know where to buy some. I found a place not too far from here, but I didn't buy it because I didn't know what I wanted to use yet, So, but anyway, it's pretty. No major disasters. Just gotta sand it. I'm gonna have to. I think I'll use my little spinning sander thing that I have here. This nifty little thing spins when you're using it. It spins and it takes a lot of these bad spots out, as opposed to the way I've been sanding it. So we can try that. Put another pad on it. It kind of sticks like Velcro, something like that. You just put these nifty little sanding discs on here. And I got this off of Amazon. I don't remember what I paid for it. Not much. $20 maybe. I don't know. But a lot of people use drills. They put this on a drill. Probably end up doing that eventually one day because I got plenty of drills. I probably got 12, 13, 14 drills. Too many. Anyways, never have enough, I guess, really. But we'll use that here in a minute, but I'm just trying to have some water. Get all hydrated. And, well, let's try to use that tool and see if I can get these spots out. Then I've got to work on this slightly a little gouge from my tool. I nicked it when I was making it. I don't want to attempt to use a tool again because I'm afraid I'll make it worse, and I don't want to do that because that's what I did with the last one that I messed up. So, anyways. Yeah, it spins. Obviously it turns, but when you're turning it turns it, and it'll take actually these gouges out better than if I just put the sandpaper on it. Somehow it works it out better. So let's just see what we can do with that. See how it goes. Maybe I can get these little tool marks out. You probably can't see them, but I can. There's a few here, there, here, and here. But there again, when you're tooling, you're going against the grain, so it's easy to leave tool marks. And if your tool's not too sharp, I try to keep my tools sharp, but I don't have the best tools, but I make do with what I got, Got to be grateful for what you got, not what you don't have. Can't worry about what you don't have. Just work it out. Oh yeah, that's coming out good. Barely see my tool marks here, here, here. I'm not going to worry about this so much because I'm going to wrap that grip tape and put around the end of it. But I definitely got to work on that little gouge, and I can't use this. It's hard to get in there, I think. Maybe I can try it. Let's see. I think that's pretty good. Yeah, this wood is still fairly porous and grainy, but it's not. It's a harder wood, obviously, than pine or like a redwood. I just there again, I just made this out of an old 4x4 post I had laying around, and I've made them before out of it for my other grandkids that live here, grandboys, and they turned out pretty good. but that one I messed up, but this one we're good to go. But I'm gonna do some more sanding on it. Leave that thing there. In the wood. All right. How's it going? I'm sorry I missed a lot of your conversation. Yeah, that sander really helped get those tool marks out. I still have a little bit to go. Not bad. Not bad. It's a pretty nifty little thing to have. I still got some grainy pits But once you get polyurethane on there, even though you sand it down, it's just porous. Oh, Mallory, you're in the car? Yeah, good. Have a nice drive. Where are you headed? I forgot. You told me. I forgot. Okay, boss music. Way to go. Appreciate you all chiming in. I'm sorry I haven't been able to talk much, but when you're working, you can't. Well, this feels pretty good. I only got it down to 150 grit. I'm going to start working on it a little bit more. But, pretty good. I'm pretty happy. But like I said, this wood is fairly porous, but there again, a little bit harder than that cheap pine post. Donna, are you still here? Mallory sent me likes. Oh, well, thank you, Miss Mallory. Y'all be safe on the road, honey. Okay? Yeah, I got to get these bats made so I can send them there before I go out to visit my kids. So they'll have their bat before I get there. I know I can't do a carry-on with it because it would be considered a weapon, obviously, and I don't want to have to check anything out. I like just do a carry-on and go. I travel light. I'm not like a girl. You have to have 15 bags of stuff. But anyways, if I need something, I just buy it wherever I'm at. Yeah, I made it. I got to eventually cut it off right about here when I get to that point. But I'm just sanding it. I think I'm going to try to get these gouges down a little bit more with this little sander here. All right, let me get moving and grooving here on this thing. That's pretty darn good. I'm going to use 180 grit now. So I started with 100, went to 150, 180. Like I said, the bigger the number, the finer the grit. So that's what we're doing. Coming out good. Pretty much got that gouge out. But there again, this wood is kind of, it does have a lot of porosity to it and grainy, but it almost looks like oak grain, but it's not. It's definitely ash. So, Bill, what's up, dude? I see you. Bill from New Hampshire, I believe it is. Yeah. How you doing, Bill? It's going to be a hot one today. Maybe 105. But that's cool out here, really. We've had it's gotten pretty warm this year, a little bit sooner than normal. But usually by Memorial Weekend, we hit 100 with no problem, you know. But, well, thanks, Donna, for sending me some likes. I don't know how all that works, but anyways, I'm not too hip on this. Mallory, you still there? Mallory's my daughter, Bill, in case you didn't know. And I'm making this bat for her son, my grandson, Knox. And I'll be going out there a couple of weeks to see all these kids, and they'll have their bat before I get there because I got to send it to them. That's why I got to hurry up and make these things. But I started with this cheap 4x4 post, but I ended up messing up the end. It chipped out on me because it's just real soft wood. You know how that is. And I messed it up, and I didn't want to send that to him. And so I thought I'll go get some ash, and that's what I did. So I'm making an ash bat, and coming out pretty good. Now I got to eventually cut it off here somewhere on there. So, how you doing? But sorry if I haven't talked to anybody much. I got the garage door open. The morning's beautiful. Usually it's in the 70s. Didn't go for my walk today because I had to be doing this. I told my daughter that I would be on live so we could get this on TikTok, and then eventually I'll put it on YouTube so she can have that on the YouTube forever, hopefully. And anyway, I'm about ready to put some 150 grit on it and see what happens. Then maybe go down to maybe a 600 or somewhere around there. And then I'm going to put some poly on it, polyurethane. You know, harden it up a little bit. Anyways, how's the weather out there, Bill? Are you still there, bud? All right, let me get sand in here. if you see Bill, he is a NH woodworker. Check him out. The guy's awesome. Makes some great stuff, man. And I think he's only been doing it for a while too. And this guy's an excellent craftsman. So check out his stuff. It's called RH Woodworker. Check him out. He's awesome. Beautiful work. Great craftsmanship. Oh my God. I mean, I haven't tried making those little ink pens yet like he does. It's crazy. Beautiful work, Bill. Awesome. Thanks, Mal. I don't know who's. It looks like only 4 people here. And here I thought I was a TikTok sensation. Apparently not. I want to get one of those T-shirts that looks like you got a bikini on, and maybe I'll have more views. No? Oh, that would be a wild ride, I'm telling you. Okay. Oh, that's getting smooth. Look at there. I'm using, there again, 180 grit, which is, there again, bigger the number, the finer the grit. So that's getting pretty darn nice. Yeah. It's going to be a nice desert rat ash bat. Desert rat bat. I'm happy with this. I think it's nice. I mean, I just love natural wood. It makes me want to cry when I see people paint beautiful wood. I mean, I don't mind pine necessarily, even though sometimes knotty pine's gorgeous. But when it comes to you painting over beautiful oak, which oak's hard to turn on a lathe, by the way. It's not my favorite, but still pretty wood. Or they'll paint over cherry wood. Are you kidding me? That's against God, I think. But anyhow, let me find some finer sandpaper, and we'll just keep sanding this down to get it baby butt smooth. I'm going to go down to 600. I even have 800, but it's already very smooth. Mr. Knox is going to have a good time with this bat. Just don't hit your cousins with it. I'll have to shut this down a little bit because I'm going to have to start getting ready shortly, even though it don't take me but 15 minutes in the shower and get my clothes on. We're ready to go. But, maybe by 8:30 at least. I don't think I'm going to, maybe I'll, maybe I might get some poly on it. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. Maybe one coat. Wow. Man, that is baby butt smooth. Yeah, I know. I was just thinking about that. I'm glad you even mentioned it. But you know what I'm going to do? I'm not going to put no poly on it today because I do need to write something on it before I put a finish on there. I just hope it doesn't, the poly doesn't distort what I'm going to write. But I'll write something on it, and then tomorrow, the next, I'll put some polyurethane on. So it's going to be a process. Let me get this off. Yeah, I got to write on here for Knox. I'm going to put 2 Knox, the Desert Rat Bat, Grandpa or something. I don't know what I'm going to do, but we'll figure out something. Yeah, I won't forget. I'm not going to poly it today because I want to figure out. I'm going to make sure I think about what I'm going to put on here, anyways. So yeah, it's baby butt smooth. I went down to 600. I might just go ahead and put a little 800 on it just because I have it. It's a used piece of sandpaper on the 800, and it's still pretty good. So let's see what we got. Yeah, it's still a little bit good. So I save my sandpaper. I use it over and over. So, well, let me just do this real quick, and then I'll shut her down here in a few minutes. But hang on. Let's do that real fast, and then we'll talk for a minute before I shut it down. Always protect your lungs and your eyes. All right. Now, man, that's really, really smooth. And it's going to be good. Yeah. Still there, Mal? I've only got like 2-3 people here. I'll be shutting this down here in a minute, but I appreciate you all chiming in with me. And the ones that are not chimed in, you're watching, well, you know what? I'm going to finish this up later because I've got to get ready and be somewhere shortly, and then got to get showered up and whatnot. But yeah, this is a desert rat ash bat for my grandson Knox that lives in Bossier, Louisiana. And then I want to make another one for his cousin, which lives an hour west of him in East Texas. So I got another bat to make. So this one's going to be a little shorter. The other one's going to be a little longer because they're two different sized boys, you know, and they're my grandsons. And I'm obviously their grandfather. And there again, I'm using some of my dad's tools. So it'll be their great grandfather's tools that I'm using to help make this thing, to gauge the thicknesses. I have obviously the handle thickness, and I got the main part of the bat, obviously, and so it's kind of cool. I'm making it and using some of my dad's tools. So thanks, Dad, for the tools. And I didn't have. You can leave me out behind a lot of tools, but I don't know where they all went. Who knows? But anyways, all right. Well, Mal, I will write something on it before I put poly on it. I was going to put poly on it, then I got to thinking as I'm saying, and then I'm going, oh yeah, I got to write something before I poly it. Otherwise, I'll have to sand it back down, and I don't want to have to do that. So, but I got myself a little note right on the back. I'll do that tomorrow. I'll write something, and I'll let it dry. Hopefully, and that it's just using a Sharpie pen. I hope that works just fine. But you probably hear a little signal that says that someone's at my front door. It's my wife. She's walking back and forth. We have one of those nifty little cameras at the doorbell, and I have my flag out there, and the flag moves and sets it off. So it always says motion at your front door. It's my flag, but it'll also detect a human being. Also, it'll say that person at your door, so it can detect a difference between just movement and also a person. So anyway, all right. Yeah, it's going to be a keepsake. If it doesn't break it in 2 pieces. But you know how boys are. They can be brutal on stuff. So, well, listen, I'm going to shut this thing down. I know there's a delay, so I'll try not to just all of a sudden be gone. I'll try to hit the button, and then I'll wait a few seconds and shut her down. So, all right, God bless you. God bless America. And thanks for chiming in. I appreciate it. Mal, I'll talk to you later, girl, but I do have to go. All right? Love you, Mallory, and y'all be good. Thank you for chiming in again. All right. Well, Donna, talk to you later, bud. And Bill, if you're still there, thanks for coming by. And see you later. If I can figure this out. I always mess this up. Oh, come on. Well, my poker ain't working here. Oh, jeez. What is going on? There we go. Okay. I finally got it. So let me wait a few seconds and I'll push the in now thing on the screen here that you can't see.